Well, you may wonder why I'm hauling the mail on a backcountry road. That's because it's 4:10. We get all the way to the property, about to get out, about to get to the gate, and I realize that it is muzzleloader season in Kansas. And we don't have our orange. And we are not lawbreakers. I got Mr. Law back there behind the camera himself, brother-in-law Keith Birch. So now we're going back to the house to get our orange. This day's already been hectic. Drive all the way out to the property, which is 45 minutes from the house, 30 minutes from the house. We're about to make it in 20. And realize that it's muzzleloader season. God, I feel like we're gonna kill this trip. Maybe not tonight, now. See how fast we can take this curve. Turns out it's 58. Well, we made it back to the lodge. I had hats, didn't have vests. So I called James. James was kind enough to meet me on the road and gave us a couple of vests. So now we're hauling butt back to the property. Hopefully get set up before dark. We do have plenty of time. I'm freaking out a little bit, but I mean, really, we're still plenty early. It doesn't get dark till 8 o'clock. It's 4:30, so we'll be all right. Definitely behind where I want to be. I got Cheez-Its now. Well, we're just out here getting ready, about to walk in. It's actually a spot that we made a ground blind in last year. So we're gonna hunt that. Hopefully we can see good enough out of it. Got my release. Let's go. Getting settled in. As you can tell, we are setting up on the ground tonight. As you can probably also tell, it's up close and personal. This is a spot that we know pretty well. We actually made this blind last year for a north wind. And then we ended up putting a ladder stand right above it. And John, JC, ended up having a real close encounter with a big tall 8 who's still around this year and actually missed one right out of his stand. So we're hoping they're on the same travel patterns they were on last year. And we can get something right here at 20 yards. It's gonna be quick. I mean, it's boom, boom, boom. But if it happens, it's gonna be right in our face. So I'm gonna get to looking. We've had a lot of stuff going on today. I'm gonna hopefully lay my eyes on a big boy soon. Wind's perfect. Straightforward. Okay. Yep. That's a heck of a way to start off your Kansas hunt. Really, really, really pretty buck. I think he's a 3-year-old. Right here, 20 yards. If that big 8 or anything else really does that, I like our chances. Doe coming over that hill. He's coming. You see him?
I think I smoked him. Dude, I felt good on the shot. Like, just freaking money. I felt money. I think I smoked him. Here's that tine of that buck that we've had in front of us. That's his tine right there. Blood. Blood everywhere, dude. Oh, here's the arrow right here. Oh, yeah. That's what you want to see. There's blood everywhere, so we knew it was a good hit. But, hey, right here. I see him, buddy. I see him. Keith. Look at the size of this 8-point. Holy cow. I'm at a loss of words. This is a giant 8-point. I cannot believe this. Dude, look at the beams on this deer and the mass. Crazy mass. Way better than I thought. What an incredible buck. I cannot be more thankful to James Silman and Clark Schmidt. I've been coming up to Central Kansas hunting with them for years, and I've had great success year after year. We were sitting in a blind that we actually built last year, and we didn't hunt it. We ended up hanging a stand right above it and hunting that stand. Well, we came in today, and I wanted to hunt that blind. I thought it'd be a really cool experience to hunt on the ground, and boy, am I glad that I did. We had a great buck. It was either a 3 or a 4-year-old out in front of us. At 15, 20 yards, I actually found the end of his main beam that he broke off, which is crazy. And then we passed him up, and then this big boy came in toward last lie around 7:30, about 30 minutes left of daylight. And God, I thought he was gonna give me a 15-yard thump shot, and he ended up getting spooked actually by that other buck. Kind of startled him. He did a little whirl, and I held it full draw. I don't know how long it was, but it felt like it was an eternity, but probably was only about a minute or two. And he eventually stepped back out, and about 26, 27 yards, the old Hoyt RX5 Ultra, rigged out with all the HHA and the Cobra release. We did some work, and my goodness, this is a giant 8-point. I mean, like a legit giant 8-point. I cannot be more grateful for Keith Birch, my brother-in-law behind the camera. He came up here with me today and ran the camera, and then my wife, Brianna, my 2 little girls, Addison and Brooke. I'm gone so much. I just came home from an 18-day trip in Colorado. I was home for like 2 days, and a weather front came in. And if you want to kill big deer like this on a consistent basis year after year, you have to do a few things right, and hunting the weather is one of those. So I'm grateful for them for allowing me to pursue these opportunities. And
he's just so
tall. Vertical.
Yeah,
vertical.
It all goes up, tips forward.
But I mean, he's not just vertical though. I mean, he's got mass. He's got good brows. He's got, decent time length. I mean, his beams are great. He has great beams. He's a really good deer.
He's as good as an 8 as we've got. I know that.
He's as big as 8s I've ever killed.
Yeah, he's a giant.
He really is. James.
Beautiful.
Thank you, brother, for everything.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. This is
fun.
It's fun when it comes together, and luckily
we've been on. Thank the Lord, we've been on an incredible roll.
Y'all are really good at your job this year.
We've had 10 sets, and we've killed 5 deer.
That's an incredible run.
with the clients so far. So
2 bucks or 2 bows and
4 muzzle loaders and 1 bow.
okay,
So,
gotcha.
but it's been good.
Man, I'm grateful. I really am. That's a big deer.